Mighty Divot the Goat, in our time of need, what advice can you offer us? Gamers, it's time for Terminator 3 War of the Machines, except it's really the Matrix, except really it's Rimworld. The machine war so far has been long and hard. There has been blood and sacrifice and starvation, a distinct lack of food. But I believe that it was the legendary scholar Herman Lee who said, through the fire and the flames we carry on, because we have carried on right to one of our major goals, heavy exoskeletons. Okay, that wasn't our major goal. We were after mechs. Mech suits specifically, but I mean, that's pretty close. That's quite good. Someone in the comments described this heavy exoskeleton as sort of the equivalent of scout armor to cataphract gear. It's good. It's better than what we've got right now, for sure. But it's going to be nothing compared to the mechs when we get them. It's going to keep these goddamn people safe, and more importantly, it's going to keep little Divot the Goat safe. The only animal on this whole goddamn forsaken planet, the only sign of life outside of our people. So that's why, to defend our sovereign nation, we're going to build nuclear weapons. No politics, please. We are starting work on the finest nuclear lab and the heaviest exoskeletons, and we're going to nuke the mechs. We're going to nuke them to keep our people safe. Just lean in and smell that sweet, sweet carcinogenic air. Mmm. Now a very large person, oh, that's a horrible thing to say about them. A very large-brained person in the comments suggested that we could use the powers of our otherwise entirely fucking useless wild speaker to tame none other than the animal in our prison, Ida. Or Ida who ran wild. Oh, I also renamed all the agents and gave them suitably agent names from, of course, my massive names list. We have Agent Kirillin Orith. We have Agent Naughty Pickers. We have Agent Trickle, or Tricol, I presume it's Tricol, and Agent Kingsnitch, our wild speaker, our very, very, very situationally useless, but actually kind of useful right now, wild speaker. What do we need to give you your powers? You need natural meditation time. We got a real problem with that, fella. Shit. Does that mean we can never... Points to spend one. Okay, hold on. We've been given a golden opportunity here. If I spend that point on Anomaly, which I would have done any other time, they would be doomed, because there is no natural focus. Morbid? I mean, Morbid works well given that we've already got a... we could say Minimal and just have them sit out in a field somewhere, but that seems kind of dangerous. Let's go Morbid, and let's just have them alongside Chainsaw Hands in the tomb, because it'll reach all the same... yeah, all the connections will be the same anyway. There you go. And you know what? I'm going to set your schedule to entirely meditation, because as soon as we get you sorted out, we can get Ida back as soon as possible. And then as soon as Ida's back, I can have General Payne clap Ida's cheeks with a discombobulate. You know what? I'm going to do that for fun right now. We've got to keep some discipline. Human revenge. Wait, what? You weren't wild? You've just decided that was a horrible thing to do. Oh, God, don't. Sweep the legs. Okay, everything's fine. We just had to show him a little bit of discipline there. Thank you, General Payne. Your troops are now in line. He's immediately come back in to have a conversation with them. And then alongside building the nuclear weaponry and the heavy exoskeletons, I also want to add a bit more room to the base. So I was thinking what we could do is take out this wall here, build this into another... It's almost painful to say, given some of the bases we've designed. Another square room. This can be a workroom / storage room, because right now, we've got stuff kind of everywhere. I want to keep this as our sleeve lab, given that we can't reinstall these and it's already there, right? So if we turn, maybe we turn this part into storage, and then we dig out a room south of the nuclear areas for crafting, something like that. Try and keep it all a bit closer together. Then you know what? While we're on the subject, let's throw another door down here. Let's make this base as accessible as possible. No, not for the enemy. That would be... Actually, what I was thinking, that we should build a giant fuck-off wall across here. Because, I mean, who cares? If the enemy spawns in that side, sure, they have to mine through a wall, but I really don't mind. It'll slow them down more than a couple of unmanned machine turrets and some razor wire that apparently works against us. Let's do that first, in hindsight. Oh, this is big brain time. Let's push it back here. That way, when they do knock the wall down, it still gives our people plenty of distance to try and pick off a few that do make it through. Temporary life simulation. Mechhive Victor have sent a new ship. It's a destroyer. If left operational, will continue to increase the size of Mechanoid attack parties. We have a reason to try and take these things out without, you know, worrying about the upgrades or anything like that. Oh, there's quite a lot though, isn't there? Oh, shit. Okay, well, you know what? Let's get the exoscoots. Yeah, that's what I meant. Exoscoots are very different. We'll get the exosuits and the nuclear bombs, and everything will be fine. There you go. Now, if there are no negatives to this, I mean, there's no reason not to give everybody an exoskeleton suit. They are gigantic. I presume they wouldn't be able to sleep or anything like that. Oh, look at that. We've got a lathe. Reinforced barrels, obviously going to be super useful if we actually want to use these nuclear shells to hit people with. The lathe itself can be used to make components. So that's pretty massive, and it leads to machining. Why is this mod so good? I would like a class, if you're listening, I'd like a 3-page essay on why the Fortifications industrial mod is so good on my desk by tomorrow morning. Don't be late. Never catch me being late. I'm never late. Oh, that's true. I'm normally never late, but then the YouTube processing takes ages. I upload at the same time almost every single goddamn day. Apparently these days, we need a load of checks in a video to ensure that I haven't stolen someone's soundtrack from 50 years ago. What is it? We use Word of Animals, right? That's what, I've heard rumors that there was once, many years ago, a legendary pharaoh, Wes, who used this very same psycast on, was it that one? Yeah, that's it. So you can calm a manhunting animal, or we can tame an animal. Let's see if it works. And that was big brain. Whoever that was in the comments, that was very big brain of you. I genuinely presumed it wouldn't have worked on humans. But that was mighty good. That was very, very clever. Oh, well, what I mean is, I was so smart coming up with that very original idea of my own. Okay, well, you're done then. I mean, unless we could also use that on the other guy. Why did he go manhunter? Let's test it. Let's see if we can tame boy. You hand it over. That didn't work. Shit. Well, it was worth a go. Sadly for you, that means back to the hard, grueling labor in the dark mines. Sorry, my friend. Either I'm afraid I'm renaming you because your name is too open to interpretation. There's at least 2 ways I could pronounce that differently. The next agent name on my agent's name list. Oh, shit. Welcome to the squad, Special Agent Larry the Emu. I have no idea where we build the exosuit, but I'll presume it's at a fabrication bench or at least a machining table. Electric art bench? That's genuinely like maybe a smithy, but that doesn't sound right at all. Now, how on earth are we going to get the stone chunks we need to make the concrete, to then pack the concrete, to then build the Calitron? We don't get stone chunks on this map. We'd have to wait for a meteor, or maybe the deep drill could get some. Think Alpha Biomes has anything for us. Ocular gas spewer, alien compliance sensor, I like all of these words. Propane and propane accessories, exotic smelters, and a tar pump, which extracts tar from a tar hole. What do you call it, Mo? We've had some incredible 90s references today. The 13-year-olds watching this really enjoy that. What am I doing with my life? What I need to say, like, Sussy Backer. Oh, I work with what I've got, okay? Unless Alpha Biomes is going to add Dean Norris sex gifts biomes to it. Look, I can't get in touch with my audience. Ooh, what's this one? Satisfies pilots' food and bed needs in action. Oh dear. With a field supply module. Okay, well that sounds really handy. It might actually be really handy if it fulfills your bed need. I really shouldn't record these at 3 AM. It's horrible for my mental health. Oh, what a coincidence. We've got uranium right behind the nuclear factory. Okay, well, I guess we'll spend the next 4 years mining that up. Now, as I've said many times by now, we're not going to have... Oh, you know what? We should move Divot's bedroom over to the farm so that it can actually eat something. Go free, little Divot. Hang on. Now, as I've ascertained many times, of course, we're not going to be sacrificing our people's humanity this time. We're not just going to have them on the front line as weapons or giving them ridiculous bionics and stripping away what makes them who they are. That doesn't mean that I can't implant Divot with some, you know, like a neurocalculator or... whatever else we happen to have picked up. Is that the only thing really we can implant in it so far? What else we got? Elbow blade. Goats, famously, don't have elbows. The music's hyping me up. It's finally time. By the powers invested in me as a very mediocre Z-list YouTuber. Multi-analyzers. You piece of shit. Heavy-duty battery. Oh, for the mech frame? I'll take that back. That's 100% exactly what I wanted. I mean, I want the mech frames. That's why I want multi-analyzers. So that's more than okay. What? Oh, we can just craft those at a lathe. I have used a lathe, and I'm fairly certain that they don't have the tools necessary to... I mean, maybe it just go burr. I mean, that's how lathes work, right? The ingredients are 1 enriched uranium, 2 components, 10 steel. That's fine. I haven't got any of the enriched uranium quite yet, but that doesn't seem too difficult to come by, right? Oh, boy! It's boy! And he's immediately suiting up. I appreciate the effort. Welcome. We need to rename you. Agent Boy. Oh, I see you're a big fan of Reem. My God. Welcome, Agent Krusty Fluxer. It's horrible. It's a really, really radical idea. I know we said no power armor and no bionics, but to be fair, Chainsaw Hand started with both of those, as the name might suggest. What if we try and have her grow past that and recenter herself with her humanity, get back in touch with nature, or in this case, I suppose, a horrible tomb filled with bodies. What if we just have her meditate non-stop? She's got a circadian assistant. She needs less sleep, far less sleep than everybody else, especially because she's got 2 chainsaw arms and an Narcotech leg as well. What if we just have her hide away in the tomb all day, every day, becoming a perfect weapon to defeat the machines? It's a redemption arc. Yes. Yes, this is good. 150. I wonder if she could use it in the exoskeleton. That would be something. So we've got hypervision. Makes us see the world as it really is. With enhanced vision and reflexes, the caster is able to shoot far more swiftly and accuracy. That's not so useful, I will admit. But look at the next skills. We've got bullet dodge. We have near invulnerability. Oh, shit. That seems like that'd be a hell of a way to get in those mechanoids with the shields and take them out from the inside. Well, there we go. Heavy, juicy batteries, triple the power capacity of the mech frames. Whenever we get them, we are going to be absolutely set. Is that another combat recreation module? Well, alright then. I think we're doing a pretty great job of getting this place cleaned up as well. That'll do for a work and storage room. We're not going to have that many resources, I don't think. There are no trade caravans. There are probably very few quests we're actually going to do when we go out there. We're not going to be stockpiling food or resources or drugs or anything like that this time. So I think a smaller stockpile will probably work really well. They're doing what? Agent Larry the Emu and Agent Krillin seem to be getting married. Okay, well, that's not really what I expected from an all-out war against the Mechanoids, but, you know what? You do you. Anything for a little bit of happiness here. I'm alright with that. Married by the old water cooler, eh? It turns out that actually isn't a water cooler. Apparently it's something called a mobile comforter, and you might be thinking, wowee, don't Tenga sell those. No, no, no. This is actually a dopamine dispenser. And you might be thinking, wowee, don't Tenga sell those. No, this is a delicious jar of hormones that you sip down like a coffee, I suppose. I just put it there because I thought it looked like a water filter, but no. Turns out it's very much not that at all. Oh, hello. How's it going? Nice to have you here. You're here for the wedding, I presume. Can I see your invites, please? As we've got a Scullywag. We have a Flamebot. Okay, fair enough. Another Scullywag, another Flamebot. That seems manageable. And then we've got a teensy little crawler. Honestly, I think we could probably ignore that for a while until we get some better gear. Honestly, I think gunsmithing might be our highest priority, because besides that, what have we got? We've got a couple of machine pistols that we'll give back to Larry the Emu. What else have we got? Eltec sword, Eltec dagger. Now, okay, hear me out here. This is going to be a controversial opinion. Chainsaw hands, chainsaws, bizarrely, don't actually give extra melee damage, at least according to the stat sheet. Maybe they do some other thing elsewhere, but they just give plant work speed, which makes her an incredible farmer, but unfortunately the chainsaw hands aren't really that practical for combat. So hear me out. What's more frightening than a lady with 2 chainsaws for arms? That's right, it's a lady with chainsaws for arms holding swords. My God, look at the smoke. And this is good, because that's an Eltec sword and an Eltec dagger. That means she's going to be far more effective in combat when that becomes relevant. If they're going to sleep, we could sneak up on them and clap the cheeks while they're down. We get General Pain and Chainsaw Hands close quarters combat training on those Scallywags, take the shields out pretty fast. I'm not really concerned about that one. I would like to get some extra weapons first, though. Larry, my God. Oh, now that right there might be the best advancement we've made yet. If we combine that with a little bit of a wooden tailor bench, or steel, probably, same as everything else in this bloody map, and then we combine it with not a barber's table. Hey, where is it? Styling station. A gift to fight the Mechanoids with. What have you got for me? Oh, yeah, that would do it. I don't know what I expected, but that wasn't it. Right, here we go. Shirt and tie. We can actually do it. Do until we've got a spare one in storage. Then we'll just have everybody wear it all the time. Actually, let's do until we've got a spare. There you go. Count equipped. And then I want to do the same for jacket, preferably. Suit jacket, of course. And then, of course, we need some trousers to go along with that, so we are not donger-free mid-combat, especially when you're doing all those fancy flips. Maybe some lovely boots. to kick with. There you are. Wait, sunglasses. Oh my god, we can actually make them 10 plasteel each. Oh, sure, why not? That's already looking 10 times better, but we've got the combat recreation module as well. How about, don't hear me out here, how about a multi-analyzer? Have you heard of such things? A power recycling, probably a bit more important. All right, fair enough. Well, at least for now, when we've got all this crap. And then for our new Psycast for Chainsaw Hands, what do you think? Do we go for bullet time? Supercharge their spatial awareness and nervous system so they can react to with inhuman reflexes and dodge every threatening object. Increases consciousness, okay, or near invulnerability. Wow, that's a hard choice. That one goes to psychic flight. Holy crap, we can take a few people around them. That would let us maybe, I would presume, fly over to world objects. The same as taking, say, SRTS ships or something like that. Or, you know, like a drop pod. Near invulnerability, though. Oh, man. They're both really good. Oh, we're going to get them all eventually. I think near invulnerability is more useful, and the rest of the trade is probably more useful than eventually getting to psychic flight, right? Another one. Thank you, Chainsaw Hands. We've got to go fight these Mechanoids now, right? I think she's got it. Superhuman speed. Plus the invulnerability. If we could get a combo of that and the bullet time, that would be amazing. Let's go for this one for now. She can go out there and probably sweep them up. Oh, let's just send everyone down anyway. There's no reason not to. It's not as if we have jobs that are so important that they can't be there. I'm going to keep these two in reserve just to patch our people up if they get caught. Let's disable fire at will because, you know, this is a professional playthrough. I'm using the fire foam poppers, for God's sake. Okay, so Chainsaw Hands can dispatch those three almost single-handedly. Or chainsaw-handedly. Then General Pain and Larry the Emu, who's apparently quit his job as an agent to be a professional porn star. They can take those two, and then I'll leave it up to these three to deal with one. I think that's a fair compromise. And she cast all of these. Hypervision and invulnerability and we go for the superhuman speed. I think she'll be very, very close to her heat limit doing that. So let's cast those two. Let's prioritize. Yeah, so we can't do that one. It would slightly overflow her heat limit, but that's okay. Then we'll say search and destroy. And then we'll have you wake them up. And then everybody should spring to life when I untick. For God's sake, as if I'd forget. Friendly, fire at will. Oh, Larry the Emu has really learned the wrong definition of fire at will. You can just, like, discombobulate. Kapow! Or, you know, just hit them with your shotgun a bit more. That's also fine. Chainsaw Hands. Shockingly to no one. Killed those four and those people. Wow, I should have just sent her by herself. It actually would have been easier. Good God. Look at how fast her heat goes down, too. Whoa, having those two L6 weapons is really helping a lot with that, huh? I presume they lower the, heat recovery at 0.2, and then this one is 0.2 again. I should say 0.02. I can read, despite popular rumor. There you go. That scared the shit out of me. Where did you come from? What is that? Vanometric Mechanoid Cell. A powerful compacted vanometric power cell designed to be integrated into a mechanoid structure. While highly unstable and relatively useless by itself. Wow, you didn't have to attack me like that, Helixien. If properly housed, it could output a considerable amount of power. Again, you didn't have to attack me like that. I don't know the first fucking thing about being properly housed right now. Hang on a second, this is made of bloody concrete. If we take this apart, and if we can pack it into enough, let's cancel that one, or forbid it for now. If we can just pack 20 concrete, what do we need for that? We need 75 raw concrete to make, Jesus Christ, to make one pack of concrete. Oh, well, we stand no bloody chance then. Well, I'll still give it a go, but I'm not optimistic. Yeah, probably not. We might get like 2 packs of concrete if we're lucky. Maybe if we dig up the floor as well. No, I think it's wishful thinking. We're just going to need the deep drill to get some chunks. But luckily for you, with my powers as a Zedless YouTuber, deep drills. Or not. No, drug production. Actually, drug production's pretty good. Alright, I'm alright with that one. That seems fine. Concrete very confusingly still makes steel. I thought it might have made concrete, but never mind. Wait! No! Oh, I wanted chemistry, but you know what? I think I will take machining now that you're offering it me. Yeah. Yeah, that's very happily received. Do you think that's what we need to build the mech suits? Wish I knew how to build those. Oh, not the mech suits, the heavy exoskeletons. I wish I knew what I needed to build those. I think for all this time, there's been like an exoskeleton bay. I'm just going to type it in nothing. Well, I tried. But it turns out, as Fabrication mentioned, we still need the multi-analyzer. That'd be very on brand. So in my infinite wisdom, I have them taking apart all these buildings, like every building on the map, so that they will take the stone blocks from that, because it turns out you can turn stone blocks into concrete, and that's apparently working fine. Hopefully that will give us just enough. I mean, it's a pretty shitty way to go about it, right? But that will hopefully give us enough to make the packed concrete. It's going to take a long time. Divot is living in a land of paradise over there. My God. We've gone from starvation to, like, goat heaven. That's amazing. Build machining tables to craft guns, grenades, flak armor, and, of course, heavy exoskeletons, preferably. I feel like Go Juice isn't really on brand. I don't think any of these is any good, to be honest. We'll just take whatever's cheapest. Solar panels. I don't like it. I like the idea of big industry this time around. We'll take the plate armor. Sure. We have chainsaw hands armor breaks. Of course, we're always going to be able to make plate armor because we have a kind of ridiculous amount of steel, if you haven't noticed. Let's throw down that machining table fast. Oh, bad temperature. Oh, shit. It's not that terrible indoors generally, but... Why has that got no power? Minus 513. Okay, we'll turn that off. We don't need that many research benches, I suppose. Still too much. Shit. What is suddenly draining all this power? I mean, the concrete mixers are expensive. Okay. Why is it suddenly fluctuated so much? Have I accidentally cut something off from somewhere? Sounds about right. Oh. Chem fuel generators are breaking down. Come and do me a favor here. We can't build the repair kits as far as I know. I don't know what station we build them at. Probably the machining. Here's a thought. Given that we've got a ridiculous amount of chem fuel, why not build a few more generators? Add a little redundancy to the system rather than running on a razor-thin margin where one breaks down and we're in the dark all of a sudden. Those are two events that are very normal. Chainsaw Hands has gained a silent level. Of course, we'll go for... Ooh, hacks a distant ancient server that contains knowledge of a desired skill set and rips the collected data into the target's mind. The sheer amount of psychic stress accumulated for all at once from using this ability leads them to fall into a 2-hour-long psychic coma. That does sound amazing. Target someone, raise their skills. Oh, I like the bullet time, though. We've got to focus on the combat, at least for now, until we get those sleeves and the other agents, other people trained up with the anomaly, the ability to craft the neuroformers, all the mech suits. You know, I've been going on about that a little bit. Forlorn Carbuncle. A grand carbuncle has entered the area and decided it wants to live with you. Clearly used to have another owner with a scarf around its neck and the saddle pack. Whatever happened to them must have left it quite lonely. Hello? Well, you're a very appropriate pet. It's bought me money. Did you just bribe your way into this series? God damn it, I'm in. Wow. Carbuncle, meet my good friend Divot the Goat. You are going to live in paradise here, my friend. Your name is now Alvin Flang. Enjoy your time here, Alvin the Carbuncle. Oh, come on. Surely we're close to the mech suits at this stage. Hello. Well, let's get everybody defensive positions first. Hello. How are you all? What the hell is that? Marshall. Outfit for rapid close-range engagement. Oh, you are in a lot of trouble if you think close-range engagement is the name of the game for you, my friend. We've got a fancy sword there with a ranger. And then, ranger with, what the hell is that? Inferno rifle. Oh, good. That sounds fun. Jesus Christ, they got here fast. You hop on that one. Krusty Floxer, let's get you on the other one. Come on. Just one Mechanoid. Okay, you are going to... What do you think? Near invulnerability. We need to raise our heat level a lot. So I think when we've... Let's finish this tree first. Then we'll sink all the points into just Psycaster stats. Raise the limit as much as possible. Turn her into an absolute weapon. Let's go near invulnerability. And then let's just leap her out there. We'll show you hand-to-hand combat. Kapow! Look at that. That was almost perfect. Bring them down, chainsaw hands. I trust they can deal with the other ones, right? They're doing a good job. They're doing alright. They're actually doing fine. Shit. Okay, that one's getting a little close. Leap. Can you leap again? It's on cooldown. Oh, shit. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Leap. Not on the trap. Oh, you moron. That would have been amazing. Leap onto a bear trap. Die instantly. That would have been so damn good. Never mind. Is someone still alive? Oh. Well, let's go kill that thing, I suppose. Man, the ability for her just to leap around like that is amazing. Holy crap. What are you doing? Don't smash my chem fuel, you weird man. Oh, shit. I don't think I can stop that. Leap. Keep leaping. Is that faster than walking? It genuinely might be. Go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Shit. Come on. Come on, leap. You can save it. Oh my god, chainsaw hands, I believe in you. Oh, incredible behavior. We've distracted him. What a showdown. Come on. Just kill it. Just kill it dead. Just sweep the legs. You know how... What is that button? Perform an RKO. Oh, I'm in. Get him. Oh my god, that's amazing. I think that was just a regular leg sweep. I think the RKO failed. It's just the visual of wrestling a giant mechanoid is incredible. Might as well just rename this series to Chainsaw Hand Looks After Some Very Well-Dressed Farmers. Biosculpting, I mean, it's fantastic. It's great. We're not going to be using any bionics. It's also being able to repair limbs and things like that would be massive. Asking for a friend there. I mean, biosculpt is all well and good. That's fantastic. What are you wearing? Where did you get that? I mean, that is a hell of a look. I mean, that's an amazing look, don't get me wrong. I guess it's because she and General Payne are set to be anything, but everyone else is set to Agent. And that fell in a cargo pod. Yeah, why not? Honestly, that is an amazing look. That might be one of my favorite aesthetics we've ever seen. Not sure about the flag, kind of ruins it a little bit, but that's good. Yeah, no, that's pretty nice. Now, General Payne, through YouTube-related powers. Oh my god. First time. There you go. Look at that. It's like I'm psychic or something. Now, I think if we build the multi-analyzer before we look at the research screen again, it will give us projects that use the multi-analyzer. Otherwise, we'll be stuck with the regular crap that we've had anyway. And now, come on, show us the mechs. I mean, I'll take the fabrication bench so I can build the exoskeleton. But, you know, I mean, either's fine. Nothing. Damn you. I mean, flak armor's pretty good, right? That I'll take. We put flak vest below the suits. And flak pants, too. Actually, that's pretty massive. I'll take that. When you think about it, flak armor is just like a little mech anyway, right? Oh. Well, I mean, this is the best day of my human life, bar none. Will this actually allow us to... Wait, hang on. Fabrication bench, Oh. I wonder if there's... like a specialized workstation for building the mech suit. Why would you be able to get the research before you get the workstation to build it? Maybe I'm thinking about this all wrong. Surely if you needed fabrication to build the exoskeleton, then fabrication would be a prerequisite to the thing that you're going to build, right? And if we still can't build exoskeletons from here, I'm writing off as a myth. Ooh. Although that's pretty good. I'll take that one. That's a nice consolation prize. We have advanced components. Wait, I didn't even notice. Apparently so. Wait. 12 components and 2 components? Wait, what? Well, who am I to argue? I guess there's a mod doing something somewhere. Changing the recipe for the bench? Wow, it really is 12 components and 2 components, huh? I'm losing my mind. Maybe. Oh. You know what they really need to add to this game? They need to add a search bar that would let you look for things a little bit quicker. Like, for example, if they just threw something down here on the bottom left where I could just type in mobility platform and then it popped up, that would really save me a lot of time and effort trying to figure out what different machine I build giant mobility platforms on. Wow, those are cool though, huh? 450 steel, 150 uranium. Well, there goes the nuke program. 30 components and 5 components. I'm not sure why that's happening. 30 and 5. Oh, it's done. Bloody hell, you didn't mess around there, huh? How does this work? Uninstall, reinstall, build copy. We activate it. Pilot exoskeleton. Oh, those are words I've been waiting to see for so long now. Larry, take it away. Take it away, Larry. This one's on you, my friend. Oh my god, what a man. What a machine. What does it power on then? What do these bars mean, I wonder? Exit mech. Okay, so we can just hop out whenever. That's fantastic. And when he's piloting it, it just acts like armor? He can just carry on with his regular everyday life while he has that equipped. Oh, I mean, that's pretty damn good though, isn't it? You can see his sunglasses. Game of the year. I wish I knew what these bars did. I presume one is fuel and the other is shields? Or maybe health and shields? Something like that? Let's test it. General Payne, come down here a second. This is for science, so this is allowed. Sorry, Larry. Kapow! That's... health is the top bar. Okay, and then we hop out and then we can repair it. No. Oh, weird. Is that like just like a temporary durability then? Oh, it is. Oh, cool. So if it's about to break, we can just hop out. Maybe that was the shields. Maybe I didn't give it long enough to recharge. Is there any reason to not build everybody one of these besides the resource input? I have a sneaking suspicion the resource dictionary didn't completely reset. I don't know when I would have ever made components and other components equal. Obviously, we'll have to reboot before that makes effect, but it didn't look as if it had any changes made to it. Between now and tomorrow, I'll figure out exactly what's going on with the advanced components, see if we can fix that. It does feel a little disingenuous to build a bunch of these if they are supposed to have advanced components, which I presume they are. The same reason as the fabrication bench. If it turns out that is a bug, I'll get rid of the fabrication bench as well, in the interest of complete fairness. Feels like we're skipping a little bit of progression otherwise. This, though. This does bring a smile to my face. Thank you for being a part of what I can only describe as the comprehensive Rimworld Matrix experience. With all your favorite Matrix things like sunglasses. Give it some time. You can't just immediately dive in and have the Glitternet set up and the mech suits and the robots coming in by droves. It's always a slow build, of course. Although it'll be amazing when it happens. It's about the journey, more so than the destination. And thank you to those patrons who arrived at their own destination. Fiscal irresponsibility. Thank you to Athom, Captain Marco, Ian McComb, Assault Fox, Varga of Doom, Hudzu Wudzu, Thought Experiment, Vladislav Lazarov, Floofy Prawn, Huntsman, the Aaron W0, Wazi, Mark Spectre, Shadow, Scaps, Floor 1235, Nexstar, Silver, Punky Roo, Jack Higgins, Queen Bath Mortar, Taco Cat, Passy 965, and Boulder of the Hammer for their support. The executive producer is over on Patreon. Thank you for being here. Hopefully, any errors with the mod pack have been solved. Turns out one of the configs for the agents and stuff didn't quite copy over, so I've had to make that kind of available as a separate download because it uses a different structure to the rest of Rimworld mods to save the configs. Hopefully, it's pretty straightforward. I've written instruction up on the Steam Workshop, so if you are playing along and that is something you've come across, then it should be available to fix now. Now, see what else is going on here. I feel like some of the conflicts didn't clear correctly from the last mod pack, so there might be some conflicts, given that that was medieval, effectively. Thank you as well, of course, to Jacob, Geb, Pat, the Man Pat, Rin Hewitt, Ralph Harshman, Jan Michael, Vincent, Beyond Ascension, Zerbio, Lol, The Cool, Zava, Squirty, Tiberian Fest, Colm, Jacob of Doom, Canopus, Snipey, Media Commutant. Shout out this name if you are a loser, dingus. Well, thanks. Johnny, Black Timber, Scrubback, The Blood-Soaked, Kai, Lanath, Chemicplosion, Alex Schultz, Voidless, Ai Demar, and Extorash as well. See you all tomorrow. I'm leaving now. Got better things to do.